Hey everybody, I'm back once again to tell you a tale of what a buddy of mine were talking about at work, and it led down a rabbit hole that I'm going to share with you today. So, my buddy Drew and I were talking about this contraption that they got in Japan. That it basically it's an ATM for sperm. Now, we did a little research, and the reason why they're doing this is because in Japan, they're having a birth rate problem, which there's not enough people, being born. So, and that's why you see on, Facebook and other social media sometimes where like, Japan is giving away houses. And, I mean, I like sushi. I like, technology and all the other things that Japan has to offer. And it's actually a pretty English-speaking friendly country, so. Anyways, hang on. Yes. So, we got to talking about this contraption. He showed me a little video. Look it up. It's called a sperm extractor. That alone made me go, continue. Now what it is basically, it's about this high. I don't know if you can really see. Maybe, no, it's about this high. And it's got a few buttons on it, but right down at the bottom, toward, where your junk is, there's this little cylinder that looks kind of fleshy. And once you hit the button, it just starts going in and out. Oh, don't do that. That looked bad. It just starts going in and out. All you gotta do is step up to that motherfucker. Raise it to the right height. Stick the dick in. Let your phone up there. Watch your movie. Watch the porn. Whatever. Read a book. While your dick's getting milked and it's getting collected. Now, I had a whole bunch of questions. For one, why? Birth rate. For two, they just not having sex? I guess not. Apparently Japan, especially in their young men, are so addicted to porn and use porn so much that they just rather use porn. And so when the doctors and whatnot are like, hey, we like your sperm, they don't do it like we do here, where you just walk into a room, grab some porn, and, it's fun time with firemen. But, so, what they've done is basically put these in the doctor's office, have them come in, and say, hey, listen, take your cell phone, put it up there so you can watch whatever porn you want to watch, and you can stick your dick in this, and you're done. Now, that led me to another question, which is, what's the collection like? Like, does it all just go into a little vial and it's separated and blah, 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 or does it just, like, dump into a big bowl? Is it, like, big collecting and, once it's all done, somebody comes in, grabs a spoon, and just stirs that shit up like they're fucking stirring up some goddamn whipping cream? I mean, you're taking a gamble with this, because obviously it's got to be refrigerated, because the sperm, well, I think they only last 72 hours. But, so, even though it's probably vials, I am hoping for the bowl. You're just sitting there stirring it in. And whatever woman decides to try to get that sperm is taking a crapshoot. Some sperm, they're all like, yeah, I'm smart and handsome. And some other are like, oh, I like spaghetti. So it's a crapshoot, which, I want that to be the way. So bad. Anyways, now, another question. Who's got to clean that motherfucker? Not me. I ain't gonna, no. Well, depends on the month. Somebody paid me $5 grand a month. Well, maybe. Yeah, I can do it. Gloves and whatnot, little hose, put on a mask and everything. Full face shield. I don't want no splashback coming back. Just a little pressure washer. I'm sure it detaches. Now, when I said detaches, that led us to, the conversation of sex dolls. And the rate at which they're getting more and more elaborate. Like, what do you do? Like, you got this high-end sex doll. Does it have a detachable vagina? we don't think so. Because like, how do you get it out? Is it like, is this one of the times where it's two in the pink or two in the stink, one in the pink, and you just kind of plop it? Just take it in there, pull it back flat, rinse it all out, you're good to go? Or is it, you know, you got to take the whole sex doll into the bathroom somewhere and douche that thing out? Because let you forget to do that shit once, and I guarantee you will never forget again. Because, oh my god, can you imagine these nasty motherfuckers that just don't do it? That shit's just in there, just festering, just getting all nasty. You'd have to go to work and be like, oh god. And then everybody would be like, what's wrong? Be like, oh, I got a UTI. How'd you get a UTI? I don't want to talk about it. Just don't worry about it. You give yourself a fucking UTI. That's hilarious. But, and then we got to talking about like how they're getting more and more advanced. These sex dolls are, like, some of them, the vaginas are, they vibrate and they pulsate and they do all this shit. And I was thinking, like, that's great and all, but like, what the way you control that shit has to be by the nipples. Just listen, you gotta tweak that shit in just right. You're just tuning in the vagina with the nipples. On one hand, the left nipple, or right in the doll's case, is like climate. You want it warm, you want it cold. Because there's some guys out there that'll fuck a cold pussy. I'm not one, but you know, I don't kink shame to a point. And the other one's like, you know, the vibrations and all that other stuff. And can you imagine the car guys just trying to get it just right and add the sound to it, where it just basically, that vagina sounds like a fucking V8, just right on your fucking dick. Turn it up every once in a while, give it a little throttle, right on your dick. Yep. That sounds fantastic, actually. Turn the heat up just a little bit. Turn that bitch to naturally aspirated V8. Excuse me. Ooh, this got a little warm in here. Excuse me. But you got thinking, what about the male sex bots? They'd have to have, you know, obviously for the women pleasure, the dick and also would have to like vibrate and pulsate and do all that other jazz. But instead of controlling it by the nipples, testicles. Just reach down there and give a nut a twist. You can adjust, you know, either just or just punching the shit out of that fucking cervix. But control it by the fucking testicle. I wonder. You can do like, I'm gonna have to ask my wife and some of my other female friends if they fuck a cold dick. I know there's some guys out there, their wives are watching this with them. Wife, would you fuck a cold dick? Like, get that popsicle feel? But, yeah, that's a rabbit hole that we went down. Until next time, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment.